There comes a point in life when something inside you begins to shift. You can't always explain it. Your world looks the same on the outside, but internally, everything feels different. You may feel disconnected from who you used to be. You may question your relationships, your career, your purpose, or even your identity. And the strange part is, you didn't consciously decide to change. It feels like change chose you. This is often the beginning of a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is not about becoming more spiritual than others. It is the process of becoming more aware of yourself. Today, we're going to explore 7 signs that you may be going through a spiritual awakening. And if you recognize yourself in these signs, know this: you are not falling apart. You are waking up. Sign number 1. You begin questioning everything. Beliefs you once accepted without hesitation suddenly feel incomplete. You question social expectations. Old goals lose meaning. You start asking deeper questions like, why am I living this way? What truly matters to me? Whose life am I actually living? This questioning can feel unsettling because certainty once felt safe, but awakening begins when unconscious living becomes impossible. Your awareness is expanding beyond autopilot. Sign number 2, you feel emotionally heightened or unusually sensitive. You may cry more easily, feel overwhelmed in crowded environments, or notice emotions rising that you thought you had already healed. This is not weakness. Your nervous system is becoming more aware. For years, many emotions were suppressed for survival. Awakening gently removes emotional numbness. You are beginning to feel life instead of just managing it. Sign number 3, you start outgrowing relationships. Some conversations feel draining. Certain dynamics no longer resonate. You may feel distance forming between you and people you once felt deeply connected to. This can be painful, but awakening shifts your internal frequency. Relationships built around shared wounds may struggle when healing begins. You are not rejecting people. You are aligning with authenticity. And sometimes growth changes who can walk beside you. Sign number 4, you crave solitude and inner reflection. You may notice a strong desire to spend time alone, not from loneliness, but from a need to understand yourself. Silence becomes comforting. You may journal more, reflect more, or feel drawn inward. This stage allows integration. Your mind, body, and emotions are reorganizing around awareness rather than survival. Solitude becomes a sacred space where clarity emerges. Sign number 5, old patterns become impossible to ignore. You suddenly recognize repeating cycles, the same relationship dynamics, the same emotional triggers, the same fears showing up in different forms. Awakening brings pattern recognition. You begin seeing how unresolved wounds shaped your choices. This realization can feel heavy at first, but awareness is the doorway to healing. You cannot change what you cannot see. And now, you can see. Sign number 6, your intuition becomes stronger. You begin sensing what feels right or wrong without needing logical proof. You may notice synchronicities, unexpected guidance, moments that feel deeply meaningful or strangely timed. You start trusting internal knowing over external approval. This is not imagination. It is reconnection. You are learning to listen to a wisdom that has always existed within you. Sign number 7, you feel both lost and deeply guided at the same time. Perhaps the most confusing sign of awakening is this paradox. Parts of your old life no longer fit, but the new path is not fully clear yet. You may feel uncertain about the future, yet somewhere inside there is a quiet sense that you are exactly where you need to be. Awakening often dismantles certainty before revealing purpose. It removes what is misaligned before building what is authentic. This in-between space is not failure. It is transformation in progress. Here is something important to understand. A spiritual awakening is rarely comfortable. It can look like anxiety, grief, change, or deep introspection. Because awakening is not about escaping humanity. It is about becoming fully present within it. You begin living consciously instead of reactively, choosing alignment instead of approval, truth instead of familiarity. And over time, awakening becomes less dramatic and more peaceful. You feel grounded, more authentic, less driven by fear, more connected to yourself and to life itself. If you recognize these signs within yourself, take a deep breath. You are not broken, you are not behind, and you are not alone. Millions of people are experiencing this shift right now. Awakening is not the end of your life as you know it. It is the beginning of living it consciously. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Integration takes compassion. And growth unfolds in layers. Trust the process unfolding within you. Your awakening is not random. It is a return to who you have always been. If this video resonated with you, subscribe and continue this journey with me as we explore healing, emotional awareness, nervous system regulation, and the deeper connection between mind, body, and spirit. Your awakening is not something to fear. It is something to honor. Thank you for listening, and remember, you are loved.